ARM tablets. We also have the key office applications that you need for doing detailed kinds of business things like managing an inventory XLS. And so I have gone back to my office, pretend anyway, gone back to my office, I've loaded up my inventory, and I'm taking actually a look at it, and you can see I can interact with it. I can interact with touch on that as well. And so what we do think is this gives you a nice kind of all-in-one, robust, highly mobile tablet that you can actually use throughout your enterprise and feel comfortable about it, manage in the same ways that you're used to doing so. And so with that, I'm actually going to call Antoine back on to wrap up, and thank you very much for all your time today.
All right, thank you, Linda. So that about wraps up our tour of Windows 8 here. We're about 3 minutes over, which isn't too bad. Actually, we're not even 3 minutes over. We're just 2 minutes under, so we're going to be right on target. Just a few things I'd like to ask of you before we let you go. The first is to just download and evaluate the Windows 8 release preview. I kept calling it the consumer preview earlier, but it's the release preview, and we actually released it about 2 weeks ago. And it's a really, really great build of Windows. It's actually super stable, and you can use it. It's a great way to just evaluate Windows 8. So go install it and go try it out. I'm sure you're going to love it. The second is please start thinking about and just evaluating building Windows 8 apps. I hope that the apps that we showed you today kind of inspired you a little bit to actually just think about the kinds of things that you could go building. So go try it out. They're actually really fun to build. The third is please go check out the dev content that we have up on dev.windows.com. We actually have a lot of great training stuff for you. There's all that content on dev.windows.com. We've also been having these developer events actually since back in September when we did the Build conference. We've been having these dev camps, and we've had almost 500 of them now, and we've trained. We actually had attendance. The attendance at these have been actually over 194,000 developers. But go check them out. You can go to devcamps.windows.com, and you can actually see a list of the ones that are maybe available close to where you are. And so they're worth attending. There's also, you'll see actually out here at TechEd in the hall, there's a development lab where you can actually just go play around with building Windows 8 apps yourself. So please do that. Then finally, just go check out some of the several dozen Windows 8 focused sessions here at TechEd, because there's a lot of really interesting information for you there. So that's it. On behalf of the entire Windows 8 team, thanks for actually coming and attending, and enjoy the rest of TechEd, please.